The legend is back, and it's not just riding on nostalgia. It's charging forward with an unmistakable roar.
Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, and today, we dive deep into the 2026 Honda CB750 Four, a motorcycle that resurrects a nameplate that revolutionized motorcycling in the 1970s, now reimagined with modern engineering while retaining the spirit of its heritage.
This is more than a motorcycle, it's a revival of a legacy, and it's sending ripples through the motorcycling world.
When Honda first released the original CB750 in 1969, it changed everything. It was the first bike to offer an inline-four engine with an electric start and a front disc brake at a price the average rider could afford.
That bike wasn't just a machine, it was a movement.
And now, more than 5 decades later, Honda dares to bring the icon back with the 2026 CB750 Four.
The question is, can lightning strike twice? The first thing that hits you is the design. It's a masterclass in balancing retro charm with contemporary sophistication. The 2026 CB750 Four proudly wears its old-school DNA with a modern edge.
The teardrop tank design, the classic flat seat, the sculpted side panels, and even the 4 individual exhaust headers sweeping into quad mufflers all scream homage to the original. But look closer, and you see LED lighting subtly integrated into vintage-style round housings, a full-color TFT display cleverly shaped to resemble analog dials, and the kind of build quality that reminds you this is no cheap tribute, it's a high-performance love letter to Honda's own legacy.
And then, there's the engine. Honda could have gone the safe route, an inline twin or a parallel twin engine, maybe. But no. In a move that thrills purists and newcomers alike, they've brought back the inline-four configuration.
The 748 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled inline-four engine is a true marvel, delivering 95 horsepower at 9,500 RPM and 64 Newton-meters of torque at 7,500 RPM.
It's refined, responsive, and full of character.
There's a tangible smoothness to the power delivery, with the signature inline-four whine that grows into a throaty growl as you climb the rev range. It's the kind of engine that begs you to ride, that rewards you for holding gears, and that sings in the top end like a proper screamer.
On the road, the CB750 Four is everything you'd want in a retro-modern roadster.
The throttle response is sharp but not aggressive, perfect for daily riding but more than willing to play when the roads open up. The 6-speed transmission shifts with buttery precision, and the slipper clutch provides an extra layer of confidence on downshifts. The gearing is well spaced, giving you a lively first and second for city work and a relaxed top gear for highway cruising. It's a balance that works, and it shows Honda's meticulous refinement.
Suspension duties are handled by 41mm Showa SFFBP front forks and dual rear shocks with adjustable preload. It's not hyper-sporty, but it's not soft either.
There's just enough stiffness to hold a tight line through corners, yet enough compliance to soak up rough pavement without sending shockwaves through your spine.
The chassis itself, built on a steel double cradle frame, offers superb feedback.
It's agile, predictable, and confidence-inspiring, whether you're carving canyon roads or rolling through urban traffic. Braking is taken care of by twin 296mm discs up front with radially mounted Nissan calipers and a 240mm disc in the rear, backed by dual-channel ABS. The bite is progressive, the feel is communicative, and the stopping power is more than enough for the performance on tap. The ABS system is tuned well, not too intrusive, but there when you need it. Honda's decision to keep things simple, without adding cornering ABS or IMU-based electronics, speaks volumes about the bike's intended experience, analog joy in a digital age.
Electronics are minimalist but modern.
A ride-by-wire throttle system underpins selectable riding modes Standard, Sport, and Rain with traction control available but subtly integrated. You won't find launch control or wheelie mitigation here. What you get is a bike that trusts the rider, engages you, and doesn't overwhelm with tech.
The 5-inch TFT display includes Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation via smartphone pairing, and all the usual metrics, wrapped in a clean, rider-focused layout. It feels premium, but it doesn't distract from the ride. Let's talk ergonomics.
The riding triangle is upright and relaxed, with mid-set pegs and a wide handlebar giving you superb control without fatigue.
Whether you're commuting or cruising on the weekend, the CB750 Four fits like a glove.
The seat height is a manageable 795 mm, making it accessible to a broad range of riders, while the 18-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels keep handling stable and sure-footed. The curb weight sits around 213 kilograms, a bit more than a modern naked sport bike but well balanced thanks to thoughtful mass centralization.
Fuel efficiency is another strong suit.
Despite being a four-cylinder, the CB750 Four returns an impressive 22 to 24 km/L, thanks in part to modern EFI mapping and lean cruising characteristics. With a 16-liter fuel tank, that gives you a solid touring range of 350 kilometers or more, enough for a weekend road trip without constant fuel stops. And speaking of long rides, Honda's added optional accessories including a cafe-style cowl, luggage racks, heated grips, and even a retro-styled windscreen to make the CB750 Four as versatile as it is beautiful.
From a design standpoint, the color options are jaw-droppingly cool.
There's the iconic candy gold and candy red schemes that harken back to the 70s, a stealthy matte black for the modern minimalist, and a deep navy blue with gold accents that oozes sophistication. Every inch of this bike, from the brushed engine casings to the chrome detailing, feels intentional, tasteful, and beautifully engineered.
But perhaps what sets the 2026 CB750 Four apart isn't any one part. It's the feeling it delivers as a whole.
It's that rare motorcycle that bridges generations, modern enough to stand tall in today's market, yet soulful enough to make seasoned riders smile with every upshift.
It's not trying to be the fastest, or the most high-tech, or the loudest. It's trying to be timeless. And it succeeds, brilliantly.
Pricing starts at around $10,999, which positions it very competitively among retro-styled middleweight roadsters.
Considering what you're getting. The heritage, the engine, the premium components, it's a compelling value.
Factor in Honda's legendary reliability, a 3-year warranty, and strong dealer support, and the CB750 Four becomes a bike you don't just want, you can actually live with and trust for the long haul.
This isn't just a retro bike.
It's a rebirth of an icon, a blend of past and present, a machine built not just to sell, but to stir emotions. Honda didn't just rest on the laurels of the CB750 name, they honored it, modernized it, and elevated it for a new era of riders who crave connection, character, and authenticity in their machines.
So, is the 2026 Honda CB750 Four worth it? Absolutely.
It's a bike that respects its roots but refuses to live in the past. It's for the rider who wants a machine that looks just as good standing still as it feels flying down an open road.
It's for the purist who remembers what motorcycling used to be and the enthusiast who believes in what it still can be. This isn't just a retro bike.
It's a rebirth of an icon, a blend of past and present, a machine built not just to sell, but to stir emotions. Honda didn't just rest on the laurels of the CB750 name, they honored it, modernized it, and elevated it for a new era of riders who crave connection, character, and authenticity in their machines.
And that's the full breakdown of the 2026 Honda CB750 Four.
If you're as excited about this comeback as we are, smash that like button, subscribe for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, and drop a comment below. What's your favorite feature of the new CB750?
Would you ride it daily, or save it for the weekends? Let us know. This is Bike Culture Hub, and we'll see you in the next ride.